I was juggling all these balls. I had all these different balls in the air. So I knew that in order to run a clinic smoothly, I had to have an integrated workflow, integrated infrastructure. But at the time, I had one system for scheduling. I had another system for documentation and notes. And I had an outside biller. And then I had an accountant. And all these different things, they weren't really communicating together. And so when one thing went wrong, it was quite a process to go down the line and figure out how, billing could talk to scheduling and vice versa. So having all of those balls in the air, and for myself wearing all those different hats and having to supervise and having to monitor the billing, the scheduling, the documentation, it was overwhelming and frankly a logistical nightmare. So I spent about a year really researching and interviewing different companies and saying, I need something that's 3-in-1, billing, scheduling, documentation. And that's when I found Clinicient. It's a really solid platform, and it looked like there are safeguards within the system for accountability. So that means reporting measures, there's full transparency. So if I have a question about my accounts receivable, I can easily go into the system and I can look that up. Or if I have questions about a particular client's account, I can look that up myself. I don't need to rely upon someone telling me what it is because everything is transparent. I have solid workflow processes. I have the billing infrastructure. I have the scheduling capacity. I have an ability to track my metrics that I actually can think forward and I can project in the future. Looking at the Clinicient reports, I was able to determine that we have enough potential clients in a wait list for me to hire 4 more therapists this year. I wasn't really able to dream or set those goals before because I didn't have the basic infrastructure stable. I kind of think of Clinicient as like having a stable backbone. So the rest of the parts can move and go where they want to go, but Clinicient is a strong core. I think of all those years and all that time when I'm, trying to make sense of the billing numbers that I could have been with Clinicient. So really, going with Clinicient was one of the best business decisions that I made.